Okay, are we all back? Laura said she's popping in and out.
I'm here.
Beautiful. Do I have a motion to adjourn executive session and resume regular meeting?
So moved,
So moved.
Laura.
Second, Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay.
Motion carried. Okay, so agenda additions. Tracy, we do have an agenda addition. We would need an approval of superintendent salary increase to coincide with the Madison Teachers Association contract for July 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2021.
Jen, you said June 30, 2021?
Correct.
Are you okay? Tracy doesn't have a mic, so we're trying to tag team here.
Oh,
Get it right. Okay.
Can you read those words back for Tracy again, please?
absolutely. Approval of superintendent salary increase to coincide with Madison Teachers Association contract. That's for July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021.
And I'm putting it as number 17.
She's putting that as number 17.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We do have one other addition, Jen, that is not on the agenda, but was sent to board members, and that's the acceptance of the class of 1960 60th Anniversary Scholarship Award.
Okay.
What number is that, Tracy?
She said that'll be number 16.
16.
Number 16.
So I'm clear then. What's number 15?
Stipends?
The rescind stipend.
Yep.
Do you have the wrong agenda?
Do you have an updated agenda?
Yeah, you know, somewhere on this desk, I think I do.
Coming in.
Tracy's got one.
Come on, Tracy. Thank you. All right. Carry on.
All right. Just want to make sure I have all my. Oh, you know what's happening here? I'm not opening my documents with Google Docs, so I click on something and they go away. Figured it out now. Okay, so I need an approval of the agenda for this meeting. Do I have a motion?
Jonah.
So moved, Brittany.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I need approval of minutes, and we'll do 1 and 2 together for May 19th and for May 26th.
So move, Jonah.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public forum.
Checking.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right, beautiful. Treasurer reports.
For approval is the internal claims auditor's report.
Do I have a motion?
Laura,
Second, Jessica.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
next for your approval is the treasurer's report dated May 31st, 2020.
So move,
Laura?
Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Who seconded that?
Opposed?
I said Laura.
Motion carried.
Laura?
Next for your approval is the detailed warrants as listed.
So moved, Jonah.
Second, Laura.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next for your approval is the budget transfers.
So moved, Jonah.
Second, Brittany.
Laura.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Okay. Superintendent information items.
So number one is membership meeting calendar for 2020-21 from the School Boards Institute, which is included in your packet. Number two, wanted to take a minute and just recognize our 3 retirees for this year. So Kit Hall is retiring as a bus driver, and he's been with us for 11 years. Jeff Peters Hayduke is here with us and was going to say a couple things about Kit.
I just want to say thank you for all the dedicated service he's provided to the school and to the students. I think he's going to stick around as a sub. I'm really hoping so. I know he's enjoyed it, and he's been a big asset, so I kind of hate to see him go, but I hope he enjoys retirement. I wish him the best of luck.
He's done good things for our sports teams.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
Awesome.
Also retiring after 31 years of service to the district, Mike Sanderson, all those years at our elementary building. And I know that Mr. Latella wants to say a couple things.
Excellent. Yeah, super congratulations to Mike. Obviously, 30 plus years is a testament to his dedication to the district. And, you know, the last 5.5 years, Mike's been a math specialist that I've worked with him, but it goes beyond his work in the classroom. I think for a lot of those 31 years, he would take the 6th grade to ski and learn how to ski, and he'd be the first one to help out on field trips and set stuff up. You know, obviously would love to talk to you about biking and mountain climbing, his family, his kids, and now he gets some more time to enjoy them. So we just want to say a big congratulations to Mike. Good luck in his next phase.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to be very, very much missed.
And last and definitely not least, Linda Wood, 43 years of service to the district, primarily as superintendent secretary. And I know Mel wanted to say a couple things.
Well, as you well know, we've left the best for last. We'd like to thank Linda Wood for her dedication here to Madison Central School. 43 years is a long time. You know, the presence will truly be missed by all of us, and wishing her a long, healthy retirement. So, congrats.
Thanks, Mel. I would say I was lucky to, you know, start my superintendency with somebody who had been in the superintendent's office for such a long time. And to have somebody to be able to share the history and things like that with me has been invaluable. So while Linda and I only worked together for 6 months, I want to thank her for showing me the ropes. It's been much appreciated. And of course, even shortened a little bit more because we closed in March. But having her here has been great for me. So congrats to all of our retirees. Item number 3 is tentative Board of Education meeting schedule for 2020-21, 4-year review. There's one item on there that there's traditionally been a July work retreat for the board that is listed on the proposed schedule for next year with no date. So if that's something the board will want to continue with, you'll have to consider what date will work, and we'll have to fill that in the future.
Okay. Right, and now superintendent approval items.
So we have to accept, it's a little strange, we just talked about it before coming into the meeting. We have to accept the results in their entirety, and then we'll look at them separately. So The first motion is to accept the 2020-21 budget vote results.
Do I have a motion?
Laura.
Second, Mike.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Second approval item is the acceptance of the Board of Education election results. They are as follows. In alphabetical order, Laura Billings received 263 votes. Jonah Snyder, 340 votes. Jenna Turner, 223 votes. And approximately 15 other folks received at least one write-in vote.
Wow. All right. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Mike. Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Congratulations to Laura, Jonah, and Jenna. For clarification's sake, as we had communicated and talked about in the past, Laura and Jonah, having received the most votes, will have 4-year seats, and Jenna will complete the 1 year left on the remaining seat.
Yes, and before we move on, I just want to take a second. Stephanie Clark has opted not to run again this year, obviously, but we just want to give her a shout out. She's been on the Board of Education for 8+ years, and she's done fantastic things for our school district and continues to do fantastic things for our community. Definitely. So she's been a huge asset, and she's going to be hugely missed by all of us.
Okay, ready to move?
Yep.
So number 3 would be the acceptance of the 2020-21 budget vote proposition results. Proposition 1 was our spending plan. I'm sorry, I take that back. Proposition 1 was our budget vote for the buses to spend $252,503.82, and that passed with a vote of 263 yes to 192 no. And then our budget vote for a spending plan of $10,975,715 for the 2020-21 school year, and to levy the necessary taxes to support that budget, was 296 yes, 156 no.
So moved.
So technically, you're only voting on the budget. The next is the buses. The next is the 4.
Thanks, Mel.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
So before moving on to buses, we saw a significant increase in voter participation with the mail-in votes. I think we're typically under 200 votes, and we were over 400 this year. So nice to see some more participation. And then number 4, approval of the bus purchase as per Proposition 2, which I previously read. And we would do that using fund balance.
Do I have a motion?
So moved, Jonah.
Second, Laura.
Second, Mike.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
So congratulations to everybody on successful budget and bus proposition and Board of Education candidates. I wanted to make a couple of special thank yous. Wanted to thank our vote inspectors, Gary Anderson, Diane Janey, Joe Blunt, and Jerry Peckham. They were very efficient tonight, done in time for us to have our meeting in a timely fashion, and wanted to thank them very much. Also, special thanks to Mel for her hard work on the budget, and Tracy for her organization of the budget count and her participation in the budget count. It went very smoothly, and we were complimented by the voter inspectors on our process. And of course, thanks to the board and to all of our community members who voted in support of our students and of our district. I want to thank them for that as well.
And thank you for your communication and your help with all of it.
Thank you for sharing. Huge.
So moving on past budget, number 5 is acceptance of the annual drinking water quality report for 2019. That's a report shared with us from the Village of Madison about the Village of Madison drinking water. There were no violations in the report, so that's always good.
Do I have a motion?
So moved, Brittany.
Second, Jonah.
Laura.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 6 is approval of an intermunicipal agreement with MO BOCES, and that is for our contract with them for legal services through the Labor Relations Office. It's in your packet.
So move, Jonah.
Second, Laura.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 7, as per your agenda, several non-resident tuition-based student applications for approval.
And we'll do A through H. Do I have a motion?
Laura.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 8 is approval of the New York State Department of Transportation bus inspection report. And we did very well on our bus inspections this year, so thanks to Jeff and his team on that.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff. Do I have a motion?
So move, Jonah.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
The next 2 items are related to Linda Wood's retirement. When Linda was hired as the superintendent's secretary, she was actually hired as a typist. So we will not be moving on with the typist title. We'll be changing that title. So number 9 is for us to abolish the typist position effective June 30th, 2020.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
So move, Jonah.
Second, Mike.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 10 is the approval of the creation of the new position, which is secretary to the superintendent of the schools and clerk of the Board of Education. And that will replace the district clerk position effective July 1, 2020.
Do I have a motion?
So moved, Brittany.
Second, Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 11, approve July 7th, 2020 for the date for a reorg meeting.
Do I have a
moved.
motion?
Jonah.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 12 is approval to pay Kurt Peavey for 20 days of summer technology work.
So move, Jonah.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 13, approval of the 2020-21 cooperative bidding agreement as per your packet.
Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mike.
Second, Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Number 14, we have a couple non-negotiating employees in the district, and it's been an agreement with them that their salary increases would follow the non-instructional contract. So we're looking to approve their salary increase with this non-negotiating contract or non-instructional contract, which would expire on June 30th, 2021.
Do I have a motion?
So move, Brittany.
Second, Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
At a board meeting earlier this year, you all had agreed to pay stipends to pit band director, stage manager, and set design or set builder for the musical. We're going to rescind 2 of those stipends because they just weren't necessary. The musical didn't happen and their work never occurred. We're not rescinding the set building because the set was actually built. And unfortunately, we just weren't able to have that musical. So we were rescinding pit band director and stage manager just for 1920, as you had appointed them previously.
Okay. Do I have a
So move,
motion?
Mike.
Second, Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
So we had someone contact the district, I believe today, and expressed an interest, somebody from the class of 1960 who wants to remain anonymous, but wanted to give a total of $1,700 to the district for scholarships for the class of 2020, being the 60th anniversary after the 1960 graduate year. And I think, really wanted to recognize our 2020 graduates because of their school year being cut short and their graduation not being typical. So this person is awarding every graduate with $50 and then is bumping up the usual class of 1960 class awards by $100 each. And very, very gracious of this person. Mike Lee did some work today. He went out to her house and helped her fill out the paperwork and received the check on behalf of the district. So I want to thank both our anonymous donor and Mike for his work on that. But for your approval is that scholarship award, which would be, for this year only.
Do I have a motion?
So move, Jonah.
So move.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And number 17 is the approval of superintendent salary increase to coincide with the Madison Teachers Association contract. And that's for July 1, 2020 through June 30th, 2021.
So move, Mike.
Second, Jonah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. All right, under policy, we have the first reading of non-resident students, policy number 7004, and first reading of draft policy, leaves of absence for COVID-19 qualifying reasons.
We talked a little bit about these. We
What's
talked
that?
a little bit about these last time. The minor changes to non-resident students. I was interested in having the principals take a role in reviewing paperwork received from another district, if it exists, if the student came from another district and wasn't a pre-K-er or a kindergartner, academic records, attendance records, et cetera, to review those and make sure that they approved of that new student. And then COVID-19 is specific FMLA language with regard to COVID-19, which is supposed to sunset at the end of this calendar year, assuming COVID-19 doesn't continue to be a concern and this is not extended. So those are first reads. They'll be up for their second read for the board next time.
Okay. Old business. Board of Education discussion items. All right, new business. Personnel. So we have, these are approvals, yes? Jason?
These are approvals.
Our approvals, okay, sorry. So we'll go through, do you want to go through and do them individually or all together? I see a majority of them are on the call. Should we do this individually?
I don't know if the principals have any. I think you could do them as a group, and then if the principals have anything to say, they can jump in. And I want to thank everybody for their patience. Not knowing when the vote count was going to be done, the board decided to do executive session up front, but the count was so efficient that we made you wait a little bit. So thanks for your patience.
All right, so tenure as per resolution for each teacher as listed below, A through E. We have Chad Putney, Matthew Bruno, Amanda Hinman, Hannah Madison, and Paige Miller. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Brittany.
Second, Laura.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yes,
Yay.
congratulations. Tink you.
Thank you for your
We weren't
service.
saying we were- Sorry, Jonah, go ahead.
Thank you for your service to our school.
We weren't sure we were going to be able to actually do this tenure just maybe even a month ago. So I'm glad we were able to grant it in a timely fashion and not hold it, based upon our school closure. So very excited to move forward with all of you as tenured teachers.
For sure. Okay, number 2, adjustments to resolutions and appointments from previous meeting for start date and anticipated tenure date from 9/8/20 through 9/8/24 to 9/2/20 through 9/2/24. A and B.
Yeah, so that was my oversight on the last motion at the last meeting. I had their start dates at the start of the school year as opposed to the start of our professional development over the summer, our superintendent's conference days over the summer. So I just want to make sure we made that change. And I need sunglasses right now. The sun is setting in my face.
Okay, do I have a motion?
So move, Jonah.
Second, Laura.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Then we have a contract approval for Larry Nichols from July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. Do I have a motion?
Laura.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And we have some appointments. Tracy Lewis to Secretary to the Superintendent of Schools and Clerk of Board of Education. That's going to be a really long plaque to put on her desk. We've got to shorten that somehow. Amanda Goodenough and Brian Latella, CSE Chairperson. Do I have a motion? We'll do all 3 of them at once.
So move, Laura.
Jonah.
Second, Brittany.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Congratulations on your new appointments.
Yeah, congratulations to all 3. I'm looking forward to working with Tracy, and I know that the elementary folks are excited to get Amanda back. Brian can speak to it better than I can, but I know she said to me before she left that she was hoping to land here as her final landing spot, and she was patient enough, and we were able to get her back. So excited about that. And I don't know if Brian's excited, but congratulations to Brian on the CSE appointment as well.
Very excited. Just wanted to say that this is our second long-term sub that has come for a year and then had to take a different position, but made it back. So congratulations.
Awesome. All right, CSE, CPSE recommendations.
So move, Jonah.
Second, Jessica.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Principal reports.
Hi, everybody. This is Brian Latella, and just going to start with a couple of obvious thank yous and congratulations. So congratulations to all the teachers who received tenure tonight. That's a great accomplishment, and we were very excited to be able to grant that this year for them. They worked really hard for that. Obviously, congratulations to our retirees. Mike Sanderson, 31 years, and Linda Wood, 43 years, and Kit Hall. The work they've done behind the scenes and the little things with driving the bus and, running the superintendent's office, just amazing. And congratulations to them. Obviously, I think Linda has a few more days to help me out with some things before she officially retires. And, we're going to need that help. So congratulations to them. Also to our, new and continuing board members, Laura, Jonah, and Jenna, congratulations. And congratulations to Steph for her work on the board and continuing the work, like Jen said, with the community. It's just been great. I just want to update you on a couple of little end of the year events that we were able to hold. Pre-K and kindergarten had drive-through celebrations and graduations last week, Thursday and Friday. Those went fantastic. We had a lot of teaching assistants and the teachers out there talking to everybody in their cars. Students were able to drive up, see their teachers, get their graduating gifts as they moved into kindergarten and first grade. And then last night, we moved up our fifth graders into middle school by having a drive-in celebration at the youth baseball field on North Street. And that was just super organized by Mrs. Nolan and Mrs. Sneedsma. Big thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Burns for allowing us to borrow the video screen and Michelle's friend Don for hooking up the projector. But it was pretty neat for everybody to be gathered there and they're in their cars and properly spaced, watching the slideshow of memories. And then we watched the movie, and now they can move from fifth grade to sixth grade. Just some wonderful events that everybody really pulled together to make happen. And then finally, just some big thanks. This is the last day of school, and everybody's been doing so much and working so hard together that I just want to thank a couple real people real quickly, and that'd be Mr. Cotter in the cafeteria and his staff and all the work they've done through delivering meals. I know the number is just an astounding number that they've done and continue to do. Thanks there, Mr. Post and his staff inside and outside the building. You see what it looks like outside already, getting out there and working and sanitizing and keeping the spaces clean inside. Jeff Peters, Hayduke, and his staff in the bus garage, from the deliveries of materials through this whole process to delivering the lunches. It's just been amazing. And I think that Kurt Peavey needs just a huge congratulations and the work he had to do with the technology and then inventorying all the materials that were brought back was just amazing. And then finally, the Board of Ed, congrats on passing the budget. Thank you for your support. And I'm really excited about the team that we've put together for the 2021 school year. That's the principal's report from the elementary.
Thank you.
If I could jump in before you go, Larry. Received a couple emails from parents today thanking us and congratulating us on the fifth grade moving up ceremony. So I just wanted to mention that. And Brian mentioned the lunches. We're at 20,552 meals since our closure. So it's a pretty awesome number with combination with cafeteria staff and PTO with the Blue Packs.
All right. So good evening, everybody. So I just want to say, thank you as well. Everything that Brian said is so true. It's amazing how when times are tough, people step up and a lot of great professionals we work with. So thanks to everybody there. You'd think for being closed, things would be a little bit slower. Actually, it's picking up speed. So last week we had pick up and drop off. Parents came out to pick up whatever items, materials in kids' lockers or in their actual rooms in elementary. Went pretty well. It got a little hairy at first, but we had help from Brian and I had help from Linda, Trisha Kuhn, Joanna Call, Missy Bollert, Wendy Ponton, Amber Barrett, and poor Kurt. He was hiking Chromebooks up and down all day. So that went pretty well, and we still have a few more to take care of yet. But so that was our Thursday and Friday, a good chunk of that. Just some updates on what's coming up, especially for graduation and seniors. Awards night, it's going to be coming up on the 23rd. The sports awards will be coming up. I don't have a firm date on that from Mr. Lee, but he's been working on that, so that's going to be kind of cool to watch, a whole different format. And now, so the next I'll have the graduation plan for you. So it's been kind of a bit of a turmoil. It's we've had approval for this, and then we got shot down for that, and so here's currently what it looks like. And I say this because you never know what's going to happen in the next week or so. But on June 26th, the governor did allow schools to have graduations in person up to 150 people. So that was our original plan that we kind of decided upon 3 days before we were told we couldn't do it. So we've put together, I think, something pretty nice for the seniors. We're still working at it, of course. I do have some correspondence that will be coming out shortly. We just wanted to send it through to the lawyers to kind of make sure that things look good there. And I try to line it up, of course, based on safety, on what the health department wants us to do. So there's some rules and regulations there we got to go through. But I still think it's going to be unique. I know it's been a tough spring, so I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to be different. Don't know if I want to do it every year like that, but I think it's going to be kind of cool. So I hope everybody enjoys it. But that's coming up. We're still going to have it on the same night on the 26th at 7 p.m. Rain date of Saturday, 10 a.m. So hopefully Mother Nature will be good to us and we can take care of it in the evening. So that's graduation in a nutshell. Like I said, the advisor's been working hard on it. We got a couple of cool little things we got coming up for them to appreciate the seniors. So we'll keep you posted on that. And finally, I just want to say, congratulations as well to our retirees, Kit, Mike, and Linda. Not only great employees, but good people. I mean, if you have a conversation with any of them, it's just they're just good people. And so I just want to wish them the best of luck in their new chapters. And it's sad but exciting. I'm glad to hear Kit might be coming back in a substitute role. But anyway, just congratulations to everybody, our 10-year appointees, and to Steph Clark. I just hope things go well in her future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Correspondence. Nothing. Question and answer opportunity?
No emails.
No emails. Nope. Nobody needs any clarification. Perfect. Before we move to adjourn, I do just want to call out. I did get a text. Jenna Turner did make it onto the call. So congratulations, Jenna. Welcome to the board. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I look forward to it too.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
All right. So with that said, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So move, Brittany.
Second,
Laura.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank y'all for coming.
Night.
Being here. Bye.